Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. So in today's video, we're gonna do another DIY little project. So I've got right here the KOKAINE reverse stitch like hem t-shirt. It's like an oversized one, and I'm going to be turning this into a crop singlet. I've wanted to do this for quite some time now, so I thought today, since I have a little bit of time, I'm gonna do it. I feel like it's essentially going to be pretty easy, but bear in mind I do know how to sew and I have like made clothes prior before, so I'm just gonna try give you guys as easy instructions as possible. I have so many like t-shirts that I always just want to turn into a singlet, and what I want to do is I want to use the front of the logo here to be on the front of the crop singlet, and I also want to use the back of the logo, that design, to be on the back. I don't know how it's going to work and what it's going to look like, but let's just give this a go and wing it, because we have a bunch of just these size small ones left, so I thought why not make it into a crop singlet for myself. If you guys enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and comment down any other video ideas you have below. Right here I have my old like KOKAINE crop belt singlet, which isn't actually available anymore, but hopefully we will be restocking this very soon. So I'm going to be using this as my pattern to make another crop singlet. It's not going to have the belt detailing, but I just like the sizing of the straps and just the way that this fits. So what I'm essentially going to do is pop this on top and kind of measure it out. So what I have quickly done is I've just cut the t-shirt in pretty much half, so now I have two pieces. So all I did was cut it along the seam here, along underneath, and the whole side on both sides. So this right here is the front, and then this right here is the back of the t-shirts. The reason why I'm doing this is because I want the front design here, and I also want the back design here, which is in two different locations. So right now I'm going to fold the front one, and we're gonna do the front pattern first. So I've just folded the t-shirt in half, and I'll show you how I align everything. I don't know if you guys can tell, but this on top is the singlet layer, and then below is the t-shirt. So I folded everything in half because that means that both sides are going to be symmetrical. And what I'm gonna do now is trace around the edging of the singlet with a chalk, and I'm gonna give like 1 centimeter to 2 centimeters on the edge for my seam lines. I just cut the pattern out, and I totally realized I made a mistake. So the end right here, I was not meant to cut it off, but I did cut it. But that's okay, because luckily this whole design has like all these sewing marks on it. So what I'm gonna do is do a seam and sew them together to fix this. It's okay. This is what I have done. So I folded over this edge right here to give it like a nice clean line. And all I'm going to do is sew along this, and that is going to be the front of the t-shirt. I do need to do a little bit of a scoop down here so that it goes a little bit lower, but we're nearly getting there. And just like that, we are now done and fixed. It's seamed up the front. Honestly, I think I like the fact that it's got like the fold detailing at the front. I'm pretty happy with the mistake that I made, and I fixed it up. So now I'm going to do is I'm going to use this pattern, and I'm going to do the exact same for the back, because this technically is the back because I haven't done the scoop yet. So let's get on to that. Okay, so I'm not sure if you guys can tell, but what I've done is I've actually rolled over the whole necklines to make it like a nicer bit of a seam. You can see all the pins that I've done right there. I've also done the arms, so it's essentially this part and then the arm bit that I've rolled and pinned for the front. And I've also done the same for the back. I also added on this tag, which is originally from the normal t-shirt, which is in the exact same location. I decided to do it with the crop singlet as well, and that's what it looks like. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a sewing machine, and I'm just going to run a stitch line along the edges where I have pinned. The sewing of the edges is now done. As you guys can see, there's like this nice little row. I'm a little bit annoyed here that it doesn't match up perfectly, but that's okay. It's just really minor. I've done the back as well, and with the tag it sits in perfectly, so I'm so happy about that. So now what I need to do is I need to get my two pieces, the front and the back, and I'm going to put them both inside facing in. I'm going to match the top seams and the side seams together, pin them, and then we're going to sew along here and along there, and then along there, and we are nearly done. Just one little quick update. So the back of the singlet already has like this really nice hem at the bottom, so that's going to be the bottom of it. However, the top didn't, because I cut it off and it was too high up. It wasn't at the bottom of it. So what I did was I cut off this random piece of fabric and then I sewed it on so it looks like the back. Alright, the moment of truth. I'm about to turn this inside out and we're going to see if it is what it looks like. Also, I haven't really showed you guys, but I always make sure I cut off all these little bit of extra threads from the sewing machine. I'm really hoping it fits. I kind of was a little bit rough with the measurements, and I did make it a bit longer than the crop singlet that I was using as a mock-up, so it's more like one that you can tuck in. But here we go. Oh, cool. Ready? Dun, da, da, da. This is the crop singlet that was originally a t-shirt. This is what the back looks like. Oh, the back actually looks so good. Wow. It's like perfect positioning. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay, I'm gonna try this on and hope that it fits. Anyways guys, this is what the singlet looks like. I'm not gonna lie, it is definitely a little bit tight along this arm. I made a mistake. I definitely need to make the armholes a little bit bigger, and just one side is extremely tight, but other than that, the neckline's good, everything else is good. The bottom is a tiny bit tight because I made it longer. I should have flared it out a little bit more, but I'm happy with it. It looks so good. I definitely will wear this out once I fix this armhole. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. It was a little bit of a different one, but I kind of really wanted to make something again, because I used to make like my own clothes all the time, and ever since we've been started doing KOKAINE, we design things, but we haven't actually like handmade and sew things like that for a very long time. So it was really fun to do this little project, and maybe I'll do more if you guys enjoy it. Anyways, I'll see you guys in our next video. Bye guys.